Hey everyone, my name is Ens, and sorry for pretty long pause with the recordings. I just was too busy, had some stuff to. But anyway, I'm more than happy to continue to read this amazing visual novel. Um, if I recall correctly, we stopped on the end of chapter 2, so completely finished chapter 2. We said to read chapter 4. But anyway, let's find out. Yeah, I recall it correctly. Chapter 2, which was yeah, where both our protagonists arrived in Tokyo, met each other. Well, they get a so-called job, just basically stay at the station. And we're gonna read chapter 3 here, which name is Jealousy, and it's set in 1987's winter. Description is and so I slept in Tokyo for the first time, really angry. What had seemed like silly behavior. I had no worries in the world. In a blessed light, they didn't appreciate. So it's I assume it's her thoughts, and this lines is the Jean thoughts. Yeah. I actually forgot the name of male protagonist, but I remember that his name is Jean. It was a pretty long time between chapters. I mean, between recordings. Yeah. I'm sorry, but let's begin. Chapter 3, Jealousy. The woman from the real estate company explained us what we had to do. Yeah, and also I don't know her name at all. Maybe she wasn't introduced yet. We had to live in the old station, and I had to live there with him.
それって、見知らぬ男の人と、いきなり同性のようなものだよね。
Actually, it's pretty wild to consider the context. She has to live with a foreigner which doesn't speak her language at all. He doesn't say so. And stay each other for like was silent. Yeah. It's gonna be real confusing. I can imagine. Gosh, I really like them background music. It's really good. It's, it just gives off this melancholic vibe. Yeah, just it's really good. I glanced over the station building. It wasn't all that large. There are probably weren't that many rooms inside. We were going to run to each other a lot. It had taken me the whole day to find this job. The money wasn't bad, and I had a place to sleep.
ねえ、あなた。
叫我吗？
とりあえず、駅舎を調べない？
And it's completely useless.
这个工作可能就是为了抬地价吧。
I don't understand this. I guess. No luck. He couldn't understand me. It was part of the bigger problem. I was a shy sort of person anyway. I did badly in with people. Speaking the same language was the... He was a young man as well. I would need to Google what cool the grace means for this recording because it just sounds really amazing. He didn't seem like a bad person, but since I had no idea what I was thinking, I was still afraid.
じゃあ私、ちょっと調べてくるね。
I mean, they at least can communicate with each other, but it's so like so restraining. Still like huge lack of communication can happen.
报酬2个人要怎么分是个问题啊。
So, she just wants to look at rooms and provide yes to the potential method, practicality of. I left him to ponder whatever he was and looked around inside. First I checked the area outside. The entire plot was properly fenced. The opening I had entered through was the only one. Crowds passed by. Just past the fence. We weren't far from the main station. Perhaps people were always going to be just outside.
これなら少し安心かも。
If because I was going to live with a man I didn't know. It's still really wild. Like, imagine living with someone you barely know about. Like, it's pretty wild. I only had to walk for perhaps 5 seconds to go outside. My greatest fear was dissipating, and now I had the mind to get a building I was supposed to live in.
洗濯機はあるみたいね。
Oh, that's already sounds like some. I kinda didn't expect this place to actually have a washing machine. It's really nice. I was an old washing machine of the platform. It was an old combination washer and dryer, but it looked functional. So, there's even a dryer. It's it's pretty generous, like.
ここは待合室かな。
Yeah, pretty lucky. Lucky. This so far. It was just an empty room, but there are probably some catch. I totally expect some catch. But it seemed like there were pages in here originally. Considering the room probably hadn't been used in years, it was spreading. It's just my hands look really like the place doesn't look remotely. It's also old and happy place. That was insane. There was a large window, making the room quite bright.
でも入り口に鍵がついてないね。
It's I guess maybe like a lock. at least at the current moment we can regard the place ourselves. Because we have two people doing the initiatives. First, a waiting room doesn't have a lock, I thought. And the room did look comfortable if I put a on or bed inside.
ここはなんだろう。普通に部屋っぽいけど。
Perhaps it had been a night duty room for employees to sleep in. You would had a similar room at school. Quality having tatami that's laid out was nice, but the room was pretty small. The window is also tiny, making the room better dark. However, the door could be locked. So, so it's pretty much like the best room on the book. You can sleep in this room and that's really good.
それでも待合室の方がいいかも。
But always try putting a lock on it. I couldn't change the room size. Oh, that's it's a small room. It's expected because it's obviously scout. Spent some more time exploring the building. Only rooms suitable for kitchen. The two I had found earlier. Also found a kitchen with a small sink and a gas stove. There was also a small bath and a toilet. Even the kitchen, the toilet and the bath. It seems really livable. I have to share those. But we had everything we.
そうなるとやっぱり住む部屋を決めるのが重要かも。
Yeah. And we have to do this while we don't really understand each other. It's gonna be hard again. Frustrating. Decided to talk to him. Elsa didn't want to have to argue about it later, so we had to settle. Sorry. We had to settle this question as early as possible.
ねえねえ、部屋のことなんだけど。
啊，来的正好，我刚做这个。
I looked at him in confusion. He handed me a notebook of sorts. I looked inside. Inside were columns organized by day and hour. There was a room in the rows to put a check mark.
もしかしてタイムカードみたいなもの？
Damn, my guy is thoughtful.
两个人一起工作的话，用得上吧？
Yeah, really thoughtful. I had no idea what he was saying, but I took that as confirmation. He was paying the hourly wage, but this was a better way to organize it. The columns were very detailed. There were enough of them to distinguish 10-minute calls. Oh, yo, like really? have 10-minute levels. I think it's just way too complicated. Like, it's solid idea, but they should like simple this out. Like, just way too complicated for now. I had a feeling he was huge monster. Like, I mean, maybe she's not too powerful.
あ、それよりも部屋のことなんだけど。
But I still can appreciate his efforts he put on. Like them. I realized he wasn't going to understand. And gestured at myself and him.
こっちが私、あっちがあなた。
Pointed towards the waiting room and myself. Next I pointed to the night duty room at him.
啊，你想用那个房间，是这个意思吗？
He was saying something and pointed to the waiting room and apparently I had gotten through to him.
どうかな。私、待合室を使いたいんだけど。
明白了。
Oh, you know that. I kinda have this lingering feeling that actually he didn't in the exact way that she meant it. Well, or something. Perhaps it's it just meant yes in Chinese.
那这屋归你，我用那边的。
Never mind, maybe she did it. He took his belongings and carried them to the night duty room. The room was quite small. I would have expected more. I have to settle this matter anyway, somehow. He was fine with it.
それとも私に譲ってくれたのだろうか。
My first impression had been fairly low. And the time it made him look like a... So that had clouded my view.
もしかしていい人なのかも。
I mean, he seems nice. It's actually nice. And if he like... Just enjoys to get them propers. Left to buy a lock for my room. And that's part we're gonna like fuck up. I can imagine like because how exactly she communicate? The sky was beginning to darken as I left to wander Harajuku. The area in front of the station and Takeshita Street was still bustling. Found a small general store and bought a lock for my room. I could put it on my sliding door from the inside. It was quite a small, but was better than nothing. Actually, it's pretty convenient. Inside the room. It's really good.
これで少しは安心かな。
I was just checking to see if I missed the price. I was just curious about the pricing. Even under the assumption that he was a good person. What did I say? Assumption. even under the assumption that he was a good person, he didn't have the courage to sleep in an unlockable room, knowing that he was nearby.
それにしても、ここはすごいところだね。
I don't understand his concern, it's pretty rigid to be. But see, days and girls are wearing strange clothes and people playing the guitar. So, wherever I looked, Harajuku was full of young people. The girls my age were wearing adorable clothes. Compared to them, I looked incredibly shabby. I tracks you. What do you have against tracksuits? I love tracksuits, they're comfy and actually solid line. It's like it's easy to move on them to cool stuff.
私もあんな服が欲しくないわけじゃないけど。
Well, they look cute. Had to resist the urge. Clean up mining camp first. So I ignored the glowing stuff. I walked past it. Instead, I bought 2 meals at a home bento store. Damn, it's it's actually considerable one. She went out of your way to. It was the cheapest kind seaweed bento. I considered not buying one for him, but opted to do so. After all, it was evening already, and he might not have any. It's pretty genuine.
そうだ、電話しないと。
A call? Ah, should probably. See. Well, to a roadside telephone booth. My family was probably worried about me, having gone to Tokyo alone.
はい、桜井です。
あ、お母さん、カンナ。
Yeah, she's a Kana. Yeah. I got to remember this name this time. And your family name is Sakurai.
東京はどう？何か困ったことない？
うん、大丈夫。
Explained to my mother the general situation. My parents were worried about me all along. I told them I would find a job. The telephone call station wasn't. Gave for them a number of the real estate company.
そう、よかったわね。
うん。
Answers were vague. I told them that I will do this doing the job. But I didn't tell them that he was in my hand. But I would just worry them. First, I didn't tell them to say for either that I could understand him.
でもあなたって昔から何でも我慢するところあるから。無理しないで気をつけてね。
But anxiety in this moment can. Let's say holding the. Not telling the proof.
わかった。ありがとう。
Hang up and leave my telephone card from the slot. The telephone card was already down to half its charge.
この減る速さが家までの距離なんだ。
hadn't really been paying attention, but now I already realized how far I would traveled. Oh my god, this place looks so nice, like this building. This tower. It's probably a tower. I went back to the area in front of the station. People around me were giving me what the fucking tracksuit, like screw them. They would have been staring at me in the morning too. But now it was far more hurt.
ダサい。何あの子。
Jeez. Get alive, like. Do you have any better to do than like just bullshit about us? But you hear them talking about me. This time I was fairly sure they were talking about me. Girls even talk to me directly.
ちょっと、あんた何なの？
Lady, you don't look like. Just shut up.
私？
They just look like gold diggers, to be honest. The girl I would never seen before was talking to me. The girls were all wearing cute frilly clothes. I don't find clothes really cute.
何よそのジャージは。
Screw you. Screw you. Like, you have no taste like tracksuits. Yeah. I mean, it is they definitely have no taste.
田舎者はここ来ないでよね。恥ずかしいから。
She's like, they're so mean, like, for no particular reason. Like, what should we do to them? Like, I didn't know what to say. I felt the pain in my legs and hurried away from them. I'd come to work. I wasn't there to have fun like that. They don't seem to have actual fun. If they pick on someone else, like actually to have even slightest shade of fun, like hell nah, they're just miserable. They look miserable, they sound miserable, and they are miserable. They don't matter. I struggled to pronounce this one. As I was wearing a tracksuit. Took all I had to tell myself that. As the sky was beginning to grow dark, I arrived back at the old station. I was carrying the log I would bought the general store. The two bentos.
ここだったら大丈夫かな。
Get my crutches next to the entrance again.
回来啦？你去哪儿了？
Holy crap, this entrance. Gee, yeah, this screamer.
あ、ただいま。
But barely finished hiding patches, and sorry, I was a little startled. Yeah, I was kinda startled. It was just expected. It's a dynamic entry. I didn't understand him, but answered anyway. We probably just said a greeting.
その、お弁当買ってきたんだけど。
He tracks it.
外边差不多天黑了吧？
のり弁だけど、よかったら食べますか？
啊，对了，刚才做的公式表。
Actually, we had no idea what the other was saying. We could communicate only simple. A little complicated was too much. He said if I give him the bento. We decided this was a good idea and
那这个就先。
え、あ、何？
he gave me something first.
これは、あのタイムカード？
It was the book he would show me before I left. There were check marks and 10 minutes increments. And for today, from 1620 to 1740, there were just dashes.
这样可以吧？
This man. I didn't have to ask to know that dash meant absent. I hadn't been present and hadn't been working.
有了这个，我们就比较好分清楚了。
Had no idea what he was saying, as always, but I could imagine what it was.
哦，不过你是17:45回来的，还少一个对吧？
He added another dash. So he pointed enthusiastically at his watch. Apparently, we were rounding up.
怎么样？是不是很方便？
やっぱり、あなたケチだね。
Yes. Yeah. Get him. Good person or bad person, that much was certain. Didn't offer him the bent I old body. Yes. It's really his fault.
あなた、どうしてそんなに細かいのよ。
那个，这附近有没有食堂啊？
私だって、別に細かいこと言いたくないけど。
Being treated as absent, go away from the old station was not a problem for me. Having a timesheet like this, like that, was also a good idea.
でも、今から適用することないよね。
啊，其实我想去买点菜回来自己做的。
To be honest, I agree with him. What would be just cheaper and probably the better in a long run. It's even gonna be tasty. Because what's the cook in the restaurant? Better than
あなただって、ここに住むなら、いろいろと買い出しも必要でしょ。
哦，对了，我在站台旁边找到了洗衣机。
we weren't making it focus. Yes. I had no idea what he was talking about.
もういい。それじゃ。
喂，话说这儿好像没通电啊。
He was still talking, but I ignored him. Instead, I went to my room, the waiting room. Which I locked it.
何よあいつ。 せっかくお弁当も買ってきてあげたのに。
People had made fun of me from the main station. My legs were hurting because I was walking. Oh my god.
まあいいわ。それよりも鍵を取り付けないと。
It wasn't hard to install the lock since I only cared about being able to lock it when I was inside. I would bought some glue at the store while I was there. She's gonna get it.
ちょっと薄暗くなってきたわね。
Tried switching the light on.
あれ
She
電
said.
気がつかない。
First, I thought the bulb might be old and broken, but the problem turned out to be more fundamental.
もしかしてここ電気が止まっているんじゃ。
It wasn't surprising the more I thought about it. It was probable that nobody had used the building in years. So they just cut off the power. It was going to be very dark. Electrical heaters weren't going to work. And that's winter, to make the matter worse. If only I would known about this before the sun went down. It was quite cold.
これはちょっとピンチかも。
I hurried out of my room. Stores were going to close soon. There wasn't much time left to buy anything.
怎么了？什么事这么着急啊？
大変よ。ここ電気が来てないの。
我正好要出门呢。
No chance. There was no way to have a conversation. I tried to ignore him and just leave, but
那刚才的公时表我贴墙上了。
he seemed to be talking about his timesheet again, how to use it. But to give him credit, it's really it's legit good idea because they don't have any way to communicate in the proper way anyway about this. It's really good. It was a good idea and everything, but we didn't have the time. But I still idea. He put so much efforts in it. Stores were going to close.
うんじゃあ私また外に出るから。
关于这个记录的方式，让对方来填比自己来填要好吧？
よくわからないけど、ここにチェック入れたらいいのね。
那我也要出去买东西了，你帮我填一下吧。
He handed me a pen. Apparently, I had gotten through to him. I tried to make myself absent, but
画错了，是我那栏。
何？なんか違うって言いたいの？
你还没有发现吧？这儿现在没通电，所以我要出去买东西。吃的也还没买。
いや、だから何言ってるかわからないって。
天已经开始黑了，再不快点，商店要关门了。
もうそんな怒ったみたい言わないでよ。
it's so confusing. We have some sort of argument that it's time constraint. I can't understand anything. Jeez. It's hilariously sad. And he was getting agitated now. I had no idea what the problem was. He seemed angry and I was a little scared.
好吧，总之我要出门了。
ちょっと、どこ行くのよ。
Ignored me and left. I was left behind on rapidly like resisted the urge to simply leave as well. Even I had to stay behind and push the old.
でも、なんか、本気で腹が立ってきた。
This time, to be honest, I would side with him. Should it is understandable that given the situation, it's probably not gonna stay, but it's pretty fair that assume that this time is it's time. It's his time to go out. Basically. Seems pretty fair to me. By the time he got back, it was going to be too late. I would try to tell him we didn't have power. He'll had his pen to do.
もう知らない。
Hate the civic vent alone in the dark room. I didn't force myself to eat the best I would feel to give to him.
苦しい。ちょっと食べ過ぎたかも。
My stomach was filled, but my itch hadn't dissipated. I peeked outside my room. It wasn't back yet. I looked around my room and saw nothing to sleep on. All I had was a small blanket had brought with me. I would have walked off all that night alone.
よし、今日はもう寝る。
I declared to the dark room. So, slept on the Tokyo for the first time. Quickly angry, what seemed like inconsiderate behavior to me. Just hiding from the having done too much. And even forgetting to lock the door.
商店还是都关门了。
So it was all for nothing. I would walk around the main station a little, but the driver turned many electrical appliances stores anyway. It was mostly clothing stores, skyscrapers. They were just office buildings. I would also look for stores selling bentos. They were closed as well. If I considered eating at a proper restaurant, but the prices were far too.
来之前是听说过物价贵，可这物价也太离谱了吧！
I can imagine. Imagine like this feeling of foreigner going to a different country that has very high prices, but even standards, yeah. It's gonna look insane. Simple meal easily came in at 1050 yen. Man, like I'm sure it's really crazy price, like yo, it's it's $10. Yeah, if somebody can correct me in the comments if you want, but I think it's around $10-11. So freaking simple meal. Like, what kind of price it is? Like cheese. Perhaps this area was unusually expensive. Actually, the case. Otherwise, I wonder how hell you can the proper this kind of prices. I mean, who can know? That seems like a good solution. On a side note, at this time, important city official in China earned perhaps 100 yuan a month. Let me do a quick math. No, it's so. If I get it correctly, like on salary of important city official, it's not even like just office, like it's important city official can buy like 3 bentos at least. What's about oh, it's even less, like it's not even bentos, it's just two and not even a half, it's just a bit above. That was about 3,400 Japanese yen. It was insane to me that a single meal could cost almost half their monthly salary. It's just way too insane. Like. And even more crazy, even our current timeline, stuff like this in some way can happen. It's actually possible. Because I knew that wages tended to reflect the cost of living. In our cases, it's way there was no comparison to China. We were getting 100 yen per hour doing it's pretty well. Splitting the wage with you, I was getting 100 4,800 yen per day. So it's 1,400 yens more than the salary for important official China. That's so ridiculous.
只要节约点，马上就能攒一大笔钱了。
With this kind of situation, I would probably it's all just so much money. Basically, even without. And all I managed to buy were candles and no. Wasn't going to starve. Sorry, I wasn't going to starve to death. But since I didn't know when the power would be back, candles were more important.
你还醒着吗？
And silence. Sleep. That was the response. Room was totally dark.
难道已经睡了？
He's sleeping. Slightly. Wasn't sure. I wasn't sure, but I wasn't the kind of man who entered a girl's room without permission. Kinda suitable. Consider it. I went back to my room. Dra lit one of the candles we just bought. room, it's very small, but it had traditional Japanese tatami. Those were rare, and I like the room because of them.
真是忙碌的一天。
First day in Japan. My first day at work. Would met a lot of people. Perhaps I would have been lucky, extremely lucky, with no knowledge of language. I didn't think many found stable job so quickly. My guy was destined to fail, but he pulled off the golden thing. Good goal. The wage was good as well, even split, but I still suspect that later we probably gonna have like a really major problem. Because the situation seems just way too shady. And conditions are just way too. I expect a huge conflict related to this place. Probably, maybe it's gonna be like some real estate developers and maybe mafia, yakuza. In this case, it's not gonna be pretty. Place to sleep had been my biggest worry, and that was solved.
这种工作，应该就是所谓的台地价吧。
Yeah, that's what I suspect too. I had read up on a variety of things before coming to. If someone was living on a property, then it wasn't possible to demolish the building, sell that. I didn't know it was profiting from this ploy, but earning money just from living seemed like a very Tokyo kind of thing. I don't think so that's actually the case, but this was, of course, legally a bit of a gray area. This seems like a gray area. Books would read associated with the Yakuza. I totally expect Yakuza.
那个姓江的虽然有点信不过，
And he doesn't seem to be like trustworthy person. Like he's shady guy. Like, it's like a shady guy. Didn't seem like a dangerous job. The most important proof of that had been Chen trying to get me to do a better paying one. I needed money, but I was confident I could do it probably. I wanted to retake the university and its exams. Had amounts of money weren't necessary. I wasn't going to destroy myself in pursuit of pile of dough. It hadn't even been my fault what failed the exam.
不过这到了晚上还真是有点冷啊。
I whispered and looked into the closet. Inside were a couple of futons and blankets. It smelled a little moldy, but quite suitable to fight off the cold. Goodbye, new blankets soon.
肚子还是好饿啊。
It's stomach roll. And you know, but only bought candles.
说起来，那个女孩没事吧？
was killed. The room had originally been intended for should but yours hadn't. It was just a waiting room. Probably didn't have a photo blanket.
给他送个蜡烛和毛毯。
Decided to check up on her. I left my room and went to her room, waiting room. I hesitated to enter a girl's room at such an hour. But feel my own nervousness. If I was lucky, she might share her food with me. It seemed like a good enough excuse to lightly knock on her door. The room was dark. Perhaps she was already sleeping. Probably.
喂，你睡了吗？我拿蜡烛过来。
There was no one. It seemed reasonable to assume she was sleeping. Considered going back, but entered her room. But still put a blanket on her.
那我进来了。
Good decision because it's not this type of situation we should hesitate. Obviously, I walked inside. Sorry for this house, but I had to drink some because my I could see you're curled up the floor, wrapped in. The room was dark. Your breath was slightly uneven, and she seemed to be cold.
这屋子里果然没有被子。
That's really bad. Really bad because she forgot the term, but she called. Bent over to put the blanket out on her. Maybe it's yeah. Hypothermia. But my eyes fell on something else.
嗯，这是吃完的盒饭。
It looked like two bentos. There were two plastic boxes in the bag. Remember them? She would brought them back earlier. Apparently, she had bought one for me. Decided against it. Both.
我干了什么惹他生气的事了吗？
Couldn't remember anything. After all, I was bringing her a candle and blanket. Yes, it's sheer confusion. He probably has some. It taken all I had to overcome my nervousness and for a girl.
算了，晚安吧。
I left her room again. Took the candle and the blanket back. From the platform, I looked the old rails. Didn't feel like sleeping in my room yet.
我倒也不是生气，
Can imagine. Looked at the candle. I didn't want to put it a single bento. I just felt they were pampered. That's kind of thing. This kind of stuff I would feel in this place. Felt that way about everyone I would see. All those young people with a blessed environment for granted. Annoyed me because we were all the same age. Would never have considered such an environment possible grown up. I looked at the sky and decided. My breath danced in the air. The winter installations were sparkling above. Perspective seemed to be quite a different. We were quite some distance to the east of it. Oh, Amanda. Right now, like huge props to him. She can tell the stuff just from the sky. Sky.
那个女孩不用上学的吗？
Yeah, my guy is really thoughtful. Jin is really. He's just misunderstood. She looked like high school. Japanese compulsory education went until middle school, but essentially everyone stayed until the end of high school. Even if it was the winter holidays, job ran for a year. I probably wasn't going to school at.
我可是想去上大学，都没去成啊。
And it hadn't been my fault. I would come to Japan to make money. I had no worries in the best life. I decided. It was my main impression in Tokyo. And this is exactly the moment we're gonna start and the sheer miscommunication that happens because we can't understand each other. Which just seems really frustrating. But I can give huge props. It seems like Sapo guy actually has sound mind. Even he sometimes just does stuff. To be honest, they both are kind of thoughtful. It's just total miscommunication. But anyway, my impression so far is really about the visual novel itself. Yeah. We're definitely gonna continue next time, and I can promise this it's not gonna take so much time. So thank you everyone for watching, and we're gonna continue next time. Bye bye.